I do it.
What's up, Beyonders? It's your host, Bryce.
And your co-host, Joe.
And this is episode 9 of
Sports and Beyond.
Okay, episode 9.
Let's
We're one episode away from double digits. Joe, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. We got 9 episodes in. I love it every time we record. I look forward to recording. We got some supportive cast members out there that like our podcast, and we're only continuing to grow. We got a few people out there that want to be on our podcast. So, yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, and I feel like this episode, we're kind of giving into what the people want. Obviously, we're starting a little bit late, but there is some things that a lot of people have been requesting that we're hopefully going to be talking about. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty confident about doing these episodes. I feel like it's become like a part of my routine now where like I've been trying to free up time in my schedule to do it. Obviously, I'm still a very busy person, but I feel like we both are able to come together at any given time that we're both available and record this episode. I feel like we've been flying by. I mean, I've been enjoying it. I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't feel like a burden. It honestly feels like a relief to actually talk about my sports takes because sometimes people just don't want to listen, which I don't blame them. You don't have to listen to, but I feel like we've built a horizon and we've built a fan base that want to listen to what we have to say. Maybe not agree, but kind of like be interested and kind of understand other people's opinions. So obviously yesterday was the official day of NFL free agency. We've seen a lot so far, not free agency pickups, but just a lot of trades or like releasing players. Obviously, Joe, right now you're wearing 49ers gear.
This is what I think of their free agency.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing and kind of it's very disappointing for a Niners fan because obviously you guys have released a lot of players, gotten rid of a lot of defensive players.
I still rep my team.
Exactly. So here, before we get into everything, I want to talk to you. I want to kind of stir the pot because obviously I know you have a lot of feelings about free agency so far. We're going to talk about the 49ers. We're going to kind of try moving away from it. And then hopefully, if our special guest arrives, we could bring a little bit more into it. I know you guys both have 2 different standpoints. So I think it'll be interesting for the fans to kind of understand and see what you guys are coming from. Now, Joe, last episode and a couple episodes before that, you and Merrick have been talking a lot about the salary cap of the 49ers and their moves and their ideas of kind of what you guys want, the ideal thing to go down. Now, we did talk about Deebo Samuel coming to the 49ers. And that didn't happen. He went to the Rams. He actually went to the same division, just a different team to make them.
You said Debo.
Devontae Adams. Sorry. Devontae Adams went to the Rams. So obviously that team is going to be a little bit more competitive against the 49ers. And now the 49ers, who have a good offense, but needed to strengthen up the defense, feel like they almost got weaker. Like, obviously in the free agency, they released a lot of players. Joe, do you want to name a few players that you're heartbroken to see them get released on the defensive side of the ball?
Oh, gladly. I'm honestly shocked because I was okay with trading Debo. I was okay with releasing Hargrave and Malik Collins, 2 other starting interior D linemen. I was okay with all that because I had this one thought in the back of my mind. Dre Greenlaw will re-sign with the Niners because of all this money that we spent. Nope. We couldn't even offer Dre Greenlaw like $11.5 million per year. We couldn't even offer him that. That's what the Broncos gave him. He signed on a 3-year, $35 million deal. We couldn't even give him that. I was so mad about that because I think the Niners built a strong regime of having a great linebacking duo. We got Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, Bowman and Willis. For all my oldies out there, Romo and Keena, all those guys. We had a bad but linebacking core in the Harbaugh era, and we had one this year, but we departed from Dre Greenlaw, which made me very, very upset. And we also got rid of Talanoa Hufanga. He was a great player, had an all-pro season. I'm not too worried about that loss. I mean, I am worried about all these losses, but we have young safeties. We got Malik Mustafa, Jair Brown in that safety backcourt, and I think that they will definitely help out. But we definitely lost Hufanga. We lost Tarvarius Ward, which is a big loss. He didn't play many games last season, but he was a lockdown corner. He could play really good defense, and he just needed to get away from San Francisco. Is there anybody else?
I don't blame him, though. I really don't blame him. Yeah.
And then the biggest hiccup today, the biggest hiccup that happened today, the Niners released Leonard Floyd, and then I saw a thing that said the Niners signed Bosa. Turns out that Joey Bosa. Turns out that report was not true, and the Niners released Leonard Floyd while also letting Bosa walk. So the Niners defense is definitely in a horrible situation right now.
Yeah, and we know obviously as of right now that Joey Bosa decided to go with the Bills, which I'm personally not mad about. Obviously, it sucks for the 49ers not able to strengthen up that defensive line, giving away so many players that are incredibly important to them. But this Bills teams was lacking in defense, and I feel like Bills teams will definitely be able to go over that peak, that horizon, and go to the next level. Now, the 49ers did lose a lot of players, and I do want to support that claim that it's important that the 49ers have two dominant linebackers, because we even saw this year with obviously a hurt 49ers team, but we did see this year that they were struggling because they only had Fred Warner on the field, which is an amazing middle linebacker. But when he had, my mind's blanking. But when we did have, I can't think right now. I'm so sorry. But when we did have, what's his name, Joe?
Who?
The linebacker that just went to the Broncos. Oh, my mind's blanking.
Greg Greenlaw, bro.
Greenlaw. There we go. Greenlaw. Sorry, my mind wasn't. I was thinking of Fred Warner right now, and I forgot about Greenlaw.
Yeah, we got customers.
Okay, Joe, calm down. When we did
a little bit of context. Sorry to cut you off. Bryce made a post on Instagram of him, like it was like his low key, like he was posted up in the mirror and stuff.
My life,
his life, wearing different fits. Peep the 2000s NBA jersey fit. I supplied that jersey for him to wear that day. Crazy. Fit went crazy. But I was on the Sports and Beyond Instagram, and we only follow like 5 accounts. It's just me, Merrick, and Bryce that we follow.
All our guests, our guests.
Sophia and Oscar so far. And Bryce's post came up, so I put on the comment section. I said, "Stop making Insta posts and lock in. We got customers." So that's why I just said we got customers, because we got a business.
I do say that this thing will definitely keep rising if we stay committed to it, and if a lot of people are in the market, and I feel like a lot of people are interested, so I feel like we have a lot more to go. But back to what I was saying about Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw is when they were both on the field, they were very dominant, and I talked about this previous podcast too, is that when Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner played for hardly any snaps together in the Rams game, the second time when Fred Warner was actually back from Super Bowl injury, they were very dominant until he went out again, and they kind of had that lack of quality in the middle of the field. And the reason why I feel like it is important to have two very dominant linebackers that get along and play well together is because one control the outside and one can control the inside. So our run game was able to be, or the other team's run game was able to be stopped very quickly. But I feel like if we aren't able to replace Greenlaw with an actual good linebacker right now, I feel like that's going to be a struggle too. You guys can get as much core in the safety, in the corners, in the D line, but you guys need that dominant linebacker. Now, Joe,
and we're missing it. I mean, we have Fred. Like a lot of people, when I say we need that dominant linebacker, a lot of people are like, "You're delusional," and I understand.
You need two. You need two. Their scheme, they need two.
Yes, I realize that we need Fred Warner. Fred Warner is a great all-around linebacker, but we also need a guy like Dre Greenlaw that can cover and hit hard. We saw in the Super Bowl when Dre Greenlaw got hurt, Travis Kelce started to get open and get the ball a lot more because the Chiefs started attacking that point of having the weaker starting linebacker. Shout out Oren Burks for sucking. I know you just won a Super Bowl with the Eagles, but you sucked for us last year, so bad discrediting. Shout out to Oren Burks. We just need that other linebacker that can play, and we can draft one, but I just don't foresee us drafting one that had the same abilities that Dre Greenlaw did.
Now, Joe, obviously we're talking about free agency, and 49ers just released a lot of cap space. They have a lot of room to bring in maybe a little bit more defensive core. There's a lot of people on the table, but there is a lot of moves that previously happened, and I feel like we should talk about that before anything else. You want to start with the first free agency that you think is the most interesting, and then we'll kind of go back and forth.
I was thinking I have like a list and we just go down the line. We talk about each one.
Yeah, you go ahead. Give me a name and I'll go.
All right, perfect. Let me pull up the list. Shoot, I had it. Okay, I do have it up. Let it just load. It's on Instagram, so it's all loaded. So the first move was J.C. Horn. He re-signed with the Panthers on the newest, highest paid deal in NFL history for a cornerback. 4 years, $100 million, which is $25 million a year for a cornerback. What do you think on this, Bryce?
I think it's interesting. I think that he adds a little bit more quality to the team. And I feel like they're trying to bring their franchise in a positive direction. Let me pull this up on my phone too, so I could kind of add a little bit more context to it.
JPA football on Instagram. Shout out JPA.
Yeah.
I doubt you watch our podcast, but you're low key clutch. Except for today when you made that false boast to the Niners post. That made me very
really
angry.
clutch.
I hope you know that.
Is he really clutch, Joe?
Clutch. He's 80% clutch. He has like the bronze clutch badge in 2K.
Wait, who signed again? Sorry, Joe.
JC Horn of the Panthers.
There we go. I see it here. Yeah, the cornerback. Panthers struggled. They've been struggling for a while. They've been struggling since Cam Newton. After Cam Newton didn't decide to jump on that ball in the Super Bowl, they've been going down ever since.
Downfall of their franchise.
Yeah. Philly Carolina has had heartbreak in almost every single sport. I mean, the Hornets haven't been doing too hot.
Oh, definitely not. I don't even think they don't have a baseball team. I don't think they have a hockey team. They might have a hockey team.
They might. Off the back of my head, I don't think so, but don't quote me on that. But football for sure, they're definitely a sorry franchise. That's kind of crazy to say because obviously they're a franchise, but they are a sorry franchise. I feel like he will add more depth. If they lost him, he definitely would have hurt them a lot more. But him signing or extending this contract will definitely keep him in Carolina a little bit longer and provide a little more strength. Obviously, he's a little bit older of a player, so maybe if they go and draft a little bit younger players, pick up younger players in free agency, he will help them develop as a player. So that's a good signing. I'm not mad about it. Although the highest paid is kind of crazy to me. I feel like there is better corners out there, but I mean, if the Carolina wants to pay him a bag, he deserves the bag, I guess. I mean, you can't hit on the player for that.
I think JC is a really good corner. Personally, I think he's so underrated, flies under the radar. That's why a lot of people are shocked right now that he got a lot of money. Like, I bet if I were to look at some
But is he worth $100 million for 4 years?
A lot of people are saying wholly overpay in the comments. I think it's a bit of an overpay because he's a great corner, but I don't know if he's the best in the league. But I think he might be top 5. He's low-key a pretty good corner. He's young, really young. I think he's only like 24. So he's a really good corner. He's had a couple of injury issues, but I think overall this is a good signing. I mean, it's a little too much money, but this is a young guy, young generational star they have in their defense, and they need to take advantage of it.
Yeah. I don't have really much more to say. I feel like he's going to keep doing his thing. He's going to keep being a dominant player. Maybe he'll play to the standards of the money. If he doesn't, well, unfortunately, Carolina takes another L. It wouldn't be the first time. Now, next topic. I don't know if you have this on the line, but I saw this too, and I liked it. I'm looking on Instagram at the NFL post just because that's kind of it's more official. It's not hearsay. So
yeah.
Khalil Mack, Chargers re-signing. Interesting re-signing.
Yeah, I was looking at that one too. I think it's an interesting re-signing because I remember Khalil Mack saying that he wanted to retire, but I think the Chargers are a good team that can contend. They had a pretty good season this year. It's just I don't know what happened, but Justin Herbert choked against the Texans through 4 picks, picks in that game, 4 picks in that game, and he only had 3 in the entire regular season. So he had a horrible day that day. And they have Jim Harbaugh, who's a really, really good head coach. He coached the Niners, did not have a single losing season, but Jed York fired him because Trent Baalke. Every Niners fan in this universe hates Trent Baalke, and if you're a Niners fan that likes Trent Baalke, you don't have a soul. Simply put, decided to fire my boy Jim Harbaugh, and the Niners fell off because of that. And he's a really good coach, and now the Chargers have him, and they're lucky. So, and Khalil Mack is there.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about a guest earlier. He's a little bit late to the shoot. Not mad at him. Don't blame him. But I'm gonna add him on here, and then we'll get his take on the Khalil Mack. Merrick, welcome back to the podcast. You're back again. Unfortunately, you're late. You are late.
I am late.
But
I had to get
it's okay.
Changed everything after the track meet. I had to chill for a second.
We're not mad.
Hey,
right now, we're talking about the
Canes. I would be late for some Canes.
Whew, gas.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. So that's the beef we're having today.
Yeah.
All right,
so
I was gonna be cordial, but all right, buddy.
All right, bro. Fine then.
All right.
Are you guys beefing already?
Me
Hey,
and
we were
Merrick
beefing in the group chat yesterday.
We were beefing in the GC yesterday.
We talked a little bit about the 49ers free agency so far, but I kind of want to pick back at it after we're done, wrapping up a little bit more, just to get a little bit of a clip farming, I guess. I feel like that's interesting.
Get me started.
Right now, we're talking about Khalil Mack re-signing for the Chargers. Merrick, what do you think about this?
Oh no, I saw that and I was like, really? But I mean, I get it. I mean, they got a great coach. I mean, it's starting off.
That's
Maybe
what I was
they'll
saying.
rebuild and everything. I think it's going to be. I think
Jim Harbaugh.
he is a little bit older. He's like, what, 35, 36?
Something like that.
Khalil Mack,
about
yeah,
like that.
he's giving
But
him.
he still plays very, very well. So
yeah, I feel like, I mean, this is just from what I see. Like, I feel like his name isn't said a lot during the broadcast. He doesn't put up like record-breaking numbers like he did on the Bears. He was very dominant on the Bears, and he's still dominant on the Chargers. But his presence is known. People have to guard him. They have to protect him, and that left an option for Joey Bosa to come in there. But now they don't have Joey Bosa, so now there's a hole there too. So it's interesting to see. I feel like the reason why the Chargers re-signed Khalil Mack is because they weren't able to keep Joey Bosa. That's just my take on it. But, I mean, it's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
Going into the next topic of the free agency, we have the Buccaneers on the hot seat. They are signing Haason Reddick.
Hassan Reddick.
Which is interesting.
Hassan Reddick.
Hassan Reddick, yeah. Sorry. I'm bad with names. A 1 year, $14 million contract but $12 million guaranteed. What do you guys think?
Merrick, you want to say something before I do?
I don't even know how you can go first. I don't know. I feel like some things are just awkward.
I think this is a horrible move. Like, low-key, this guy, he's good. He was good at one point. Like on the Eagles that 1 year when they went to the Super Bowl, lost to the Chiefs.
Dominant.
He was a really good player. He was a dog. But ever since then, like he had that whole like thing with the Jets where he didn't want to play. And like he held out like half the year, took all these fines, then finally came back. Only put up half a sack this season. I don't know if he's worth $14 million money, but the Buccaneers are giving him a 1 year trial deal because they did let Joe Tyron walk. So they do kind of need a DN, but I don't know. I don't really like this move. He was a locker room cancer too.
Merrick?
No, I completely agree with him. I just saw something I haven't seen yet on the free agency. I've been looking up stuff. But no,
I just talk about it.
He did have that. Yeah, I didn't realize that DeAndre went to the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah. I saw that today.
Yeah, I just saw that and just kind of, geez. But no, back with the Hassan Reddick. I think he was good. He had his year with that one Super Bowl with the Eagles, the one that they lost to the Chiefs. I mean, he did fantastic that season. But after that, he kind of just became irrelevant. Like, I don't know if he got too big of a head. Yeah, I think he got too big of a head, and then I don't know.
Okay. Staying in Tampa, Chris Godwin staying in Tampa.
I'm very shocked. Very shocked. I thought the Chargers were going to pick him up. I seriously thought the Chargers were going to pick him up.
Me too. I thought he was going to be everywhere but Tampa, and he said it himself. He was like, I don't see myself at Tampa. I'm shocked, but I think this is a good move. I mean, Chris Godwin, before his injury this season, he was wide receiver 1 in fantasy. He was putting up great numbers. I drafted him in one of my teams, and he was clutch. So Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, they're still that prominent receiver duo in Tampa Bay, and they got a good thing going on their offense. The only thing the Bucs need to work on is their defense, and they're Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of shocking too, because the Chargers just sent away one of their receivers in Joshua Palmer, right? Am I correct?
He signed a $66 million contract too. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, that's so the Chargers are in need of a receiver, and Chris Godwin staying at the place that he said he wanted to leave is kind of shocking. It feels kind of like, huh? But
real quick, are we going team by team?
No, we're talking about whatever we see that's kind of interesting. So,
GPA on Instagram.
Levante David even re-signed for a 1 year, 1 year, $10 million. I was shocked. I thought he was going to call it a good.
Me too, but I still think he's good. He's a good field general for the Bucs defense. I would have loved for the Niners to sign him because we don't have Dre no more, but
we just got rid of Leonard Floyd.
Something that I did see kind of interesting. Tyler Lockett getting released from the Seahawks.
That shocked me.
He
That was
spent
so
his
sad.
bad.
he spent his
He
whole
was so
career there,
loyal.
given his
What is it,
100%
9
of
years,
his heart.
10 years?
10 years.
But 10 years.
Since he's been drafted, and they kind of just release him, and it's interesting to see. Do you guys have an idea where he might go, or do you think he's just going to retire?
I think he's going to retire, but I think it's more of like the same thing the Niners doing. How like the Niners just got rid of Kyle Juszczyk. I mean, it sucks. It really does. But you do
Get rid
need
of
that.
cap.
You need to get rid of cap space, especially dead cap. We have a lot. We have like 77 million of dead cap right now. It's really
We lead
bad.
the league, yeah.
And we need something like a spark. We need something new, something fresh that'll be for a win now team. And fullbacks, I mean, we did just sign that. I think it was a Jaguars tight end for like a 3-year.
Luke Farrell, yeah. 3 or
Yeah,
20
not bad at all.
He's a good
And we-
blocker.
Great blocker, and that's what
Very
we need
good
because
blocker.
obviously
I've seen
CMC is going to come back.
I was very mad at first because I thought we overpaid him, but then I saw his tape and he gets after it. He's a good.
I think we
he's
had a
good.
perfect deal with that. For
Yeah, I
like
wasn't
what?
that
What was it? 20 mil?
3 years, 20 mil.
That's a steal.
I think he's underrated.
Very,
Talking
very
about the Seahawks kind of just like decided to sell. I mean, they're a selling team right now.
They're on that
Metcalf, getting rid of Geno Smith. It's interesting. I mean, they're gonna have Sam Darnold throwing Jackson Smith.
What an
Najigba.
idiot.
I think that Sam Donald move was stupid. Personally,
I think Sam Darnold's an idiot.
I-
Obviously.
Yeah, why aren't you?
Okay,
sticking with
okay. I know exactly
Vikings?
why. Because he's getting paid like 110 mil.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's getting the bag.
Obviously, you're gonna take
Yeah,
a bag.
it's a
Nobody
money run.
plays
It's
for
a
the
money
sport
run.
anymore.
Let me do that. quick math.
Frustrating.
110 divided by 3.
That's like
He's getting
40
36 mil per year.
That's
That's
crazy.
okay. Nothing's crazier than Josh Allen. I mean, that's a crazy contract. I think he deserves it for a 6-year, $330 million possible.
But
contract.
Josh Allen just came off
That's
an
what I said.
MVP season.
What's
Like,
what I'm saying? He's
Josh
very
Allen's
well
gonna have
deserved it.
longevity in this league. I mean, he already has longevity, and I feel like they're giving him the weapons to win the Super Bowl. They want to win, and they want to win now. And I feel like
Well, I'm
they keep
saying it's
adding
very well
weapons.
deserved. It's just
Yeah.
it's a big contract. Holy crap! Guaranteed 250, possible up to 285 with incentives. God, Lee, bro, that's a bag and a half.
That is a huge
Well-
bag. And going back to that, what Bryce was talking about, Tyler Lockett. Merrick said he thinks he's going to retire. I could see that, but I low-key think Tyler Lockett's a Raider because Geno Smith went to the Raiders. Pete Carroll's at the Raiders. I think he's a Raider. But I think that Geno Smith trade to the Raiders was stupid because the Seahawks robbed the Raiders. They traded a 34-year-old Geno Smith. Geno Smith, I will confidently say that the one season where he had the comeback player of the year season was such a fluke season. He had
It's
one
such a
good
fluke
season.
season. It's the same thing with CJ Stroud.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's so real. And everybody was saying, oh, Geno's really good. Geno's really good. No, he's not. No,
That's
he's
what
not.
I said. I've been
The
saying
Raiders traded a third-round pick for a 34-year-old quarterback that's not even that good.
To be fair, it wasn't their own third round pick. They got it from Devontae Adams. So,
Still.
but
That's a
trading
third-round pick.
Devontae Adams for Geno Smith is low key kind of crazy. They got a third
Yeah.
round pick for Devontae Adams, and then they flipped that pick for Geno Smith. But this is also Geno Smith with Pete Carroll as coach, so they already have that chemistry to kind of already understand each other. So I feel like the system might be interesting. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I think it's crazy that they're trading for such an old player when they could have possibly gotten Russell Wilson, or I mean, some people might hate it, but Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he could have gone to Las Vegas. So there's options, but I'm not mad at it. He's one of the younger, older, experienced quarterbacks, so you can't be too mad at it. Hopefully, he'll have a good season, but I wouldn't say he's the greatest quarterback. I mean, he had a mediocre season, and he had one good season, like Joe said. And to go about, I don't think CJ Stroud's a bad quarterback. I feel like last year he just had to struggle with all of his players getting injured. He had no one to throw.
Well, his O line was awful.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, CJ Stroud is still a good quarterback, and he's still very young, only his second year playing in the league. Obviously, he had a really good rookie year, which was followed up by possibly one of the greatest rookie years ever in Jaden Daniels, which, whew, man, I love Jaden Daniels. But you can't forget, CJ Stroud did it first.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud
Very
started the
true.
trend.
But look how far Jane Daniels took his team.
That's true.
Okay, but
From nothing to
Jaden
something.
Daniels-
From nothing to something.
But also like that team wasn't a full nothing. They had a bum throwing the ball. They had Taylor Heineke throwing the ball for a little bit.
Exactly, and he was the missing piece as a rookie.
But like I feel like it. To be fair, he was a missing piece, but they already had a team built around him before they even drafted him.
To an extent.
Whereas
So
in
their
the
defense is
Texans,
horrible.
they found him and then they rebuilt around CJ Stroud, where they already rebuilt the team before they put in the missing piece.
But only one good year.
But
I
the
mean,
second year, you can't blame him. I mean, he had no O line and he had no weapons to throw to because all of them were getting hurt every other week.
You're forgetting that
why
the
did we get that,
Texans
Brock?
also. Wait, my bad. You're forgetting that the Texans also drafted Will Anderson that year and was part of the reason why their defense elevated. I think the Texans were not a complete team before. The Texans were a horrible team before CJ Stroud came in, and CJ Stroud did bring his team to a playoff to a playoff team, and their defense did too. So that's just kind of
You gotta give him flowers. He did his job. He fell off. He did. I'm not gonna say that he didn't fall off, but it was a rough season for the Texans as an organization, dealing with injuries, dealing with a lot of other things. This year, obviously, they got new people. They got Christian Kirk, another depth wide receiver that they could put
he's good.
if one of their receivers get hurt. They obviously just traded for C.J. Gardner-Johnson, right? That's his name.
Yeah. Yes.
So they're adding depth. They're trying to get this team running. Hopefully, it stays healthy. I'm not mad at the Texans for doing what they're doing, and I wouldn't say that C.J. Stroud is a mid quarterback. Well, he's not. He's a mid quarterback, but I wouldn't compare him to Geno Smith.
He's above average.
I feel like comparing him to Geno Smith's kind of.
He's only a sophomore. He only played 2 years too, so he'll definitely figure it out. I'm not worried about him.
Yeah,
but
also something interesting. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Najee Harris to LA.
That's
Najee
big.
is
That's big for LA.
The Chargers already have J.K. Dobbins and what's his name? Is it Chuba Hubbard?
They released Gus Edwards.
Chuba Hubbard?
Gus Edwards.
Chuba Hubbard's
There we
okay.
go.
Oh yeah.
He released him though.
But it's kind of crazy too because he did pretty good too when he was there. J.K. Dobbins is getting a little bit older too, so I'm not mad at the Najee Harris.
Great, bro.
But who do you think? Do you think that the Steelers are going to draft a running back now in the later rounds? In the later round?
Yeah, I mean, Cam could drop.
Or they could sign Raheem Mostert.
He's free.
But he probably want a lot of money. I mean, he got a bag at Minnesota. He'll probably want a bag.
Miami.
Miami.
I'm also all over.
Over the place.
I'm looking at this thing, and let's talk about the Broncos and their future.
Oh my!
I fear that
are going to be a crazy team.
I think they're going to be AFC champ worthy.
I think so too. I think there'll be like a 12.
Speaking of Greenlaw and Hufanga.
Greenlaw and Hufanga on top of the
Bo
team.
Nix coming off a good season.
Because hear me out.
Coming off a good season.
I think it's wraps for the Chiefs. I think it's wraps for a couple of years with the Chiefs.
Too.
I think it's finally over. I think that trend is done. It's gone.
After this,
Bills Broncos. Yeah, I was gonna say that Bills Broncos. I feel like the Baltimore Ravens are gonna kind of fall off.
I don't know. Josh Allen's kind of the daddy of the Ravens. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I think they're gonna fall off. But Broncos, okay, they retained DJ Jones for 3 years for $40 million, basically $39 million. Jarrett Stidham as a backup QB, which is fine. 2 years, $12 million, and Mitchell Fraboni for 1 year. It doesn't say the price because I just think they just picked them up for 1 year. Sign Talanoa Hufanga for 3 years, $45 million, which is cool. He's getting paid, but I'm telling you right now, that fool is injury prone. Trey Greenlaw, injury prone. Hasn't played a game in 2 seasons, basically. He got hurt the second game and came back.
Well, technically, he did hurt his Achilles in the Super Bowl, so like you can't blame the man.
Okay, then a full season, cool. Okay, but he comes back, gets hurt again.
Yeah,
off of a completely different injury.
He should have.
I love the dude. Okay, this is what I wanted to tell you, Joe. You think? Okay, so you know how we signed our new DC? Was it Robert Saleh, whatever it is? Okay, you think he doesn't have a say-so in all these defensive trades? You think he isn't scheming something?
He does.
Because that fool might be the smartest defensive coordinator of all time, or in the league right now. One of the. That fool has a different vibe with his players.
No, he's very good with defense.
He has an eye for defense. He knows defense inside and out.
I just need a linebacker. And I agree.
He wouldn't leave a head coaching position for nothing.
That's true.
Well, he didn't leave. He got fired.
He had other options.
You said that you don't mind losing Hufanga. I don't mind it at all because Hufanga was injury prone. And Hufanga was a good tackler, but I think he wasn't the greatest in coverage, and he's small. Like, he's short. He's quick and fast and strong, but he's just short. I think the Niners safety core is in good hands. I mean, we got Mustafa and Jair Brown. They're both dogs. It's just that linebacker position I'm really concerned about because, like Warner and
Well, you saw who we just picked up, right?
the guy from the Cowboys.
Yeah. No. Richie Grant. Richie Grant. No. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Richie
got
Grant
Richie
from
Grant.
the
And then we got a guy.
from
We got
the
a guy from
Falcons?
the Cowboys. I think he's
Jason Pinnock.
Yes.
Yeah. And we also picked up Demarcus Robinson, underrated.
Loki,
Sleeper.
he had a good season. I saw that and I was like, okay, I think that's a good replacement for Debo.
We picked up a linebacker, Luke Gifford. I don't really know too much about
I
him.
heard he was a dog. I heard he's good at tackling.
Okay, and
so
Luke
maybe-
Farrell. And we retained Patrick Taylor, our running back. We have a second round RFA tender, which means we get a free second round pick basically
on
for Jordan Mason. And
I
then
think
we
that's
retained
good.
linebacker Curtis Robinson, which he was the guy that came in last year when our homeboy didn't want to go back in, and he did fantastic. I think his number like 47, 49, something like that.
He was
That's
the guy
what
that
it
was nominated for Walter Payton of the Year.
Yes, sir.
He was. I think he's a dog, but
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we still are in great hands, and with Robert Salah, he's back. He's gonna bring energy to this team, and
low key, yeah. And I was thinking about it last night. After
I
our
went off
little
on you?
pitch fight, and I was like, you know what? As long as the team got Fred Warner on that side, I think we're
that's
good.
what I'm saying.
because
He's a leader. He's a role model to these young guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think
Yes.
it's gonna take years for these kids to develop because
he's
of
a
him,
mastermind.
because of Robert, because of Kyle Shannon, because of Brock, because of George. Like, it's a
Kyle
team
Shannon.
chemistry. As
Yeah.
much as you don't like him, he's a
fucking hate
smart guy. He's a very, very
He's
smart guy.
He's smart. I
And
will admit
I already
it.
know he's
there are
changing
moments.
he's already
Every
he's
coach
changing
has
the
their
scheme.
moment. Yeah, every coach has a moment where they suck, and I just nitpick Kyle Shanahan and all that
The
because
last 4 years of Bill Belichick, he was trash. He had Tom Brady that carried.
that's true. Tom Brady did carry because I remember.
Yes, people say he was nothing without Belichick. Goes to the Bucks, wins a chip first year, retires.
Exactly.
You know how much of a dog that? Oh my gosh, bro.
Such a dog.
I think the Niners
No,
are just fine.
interesting.
It sucks because we're losing players that we grew up watching.
I know.
We're losing Uztek. We're losing Greenlaw. That sucks.
Greenlaw was like, I loved him because I remember the first game he got a starting job. This was back in 2019 when we went to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs for the first time. This was the year we started Kwan Alexander. He was a dog. He's still a free agent. I think the Niners should pick him up.
I just don't know if he'll resign.
And Fred Warner. We had both of those guys. Kwan tore his pec. He was out for the season until the playoffs. And then Dre Greenlaw started in his place. This was the game against the Seahawks. It went into overtime. We're playing. The Niners turned the ball over. This is after the kicker shanks the Chase McLaughlin shanks that kick, goes all the way to the freaking stands. I'm like, okay, we're cooked. The game's over. Dre Greenlaw picks off Russell Wilson and takes it back like 50 yards. Oh my God. I was like, no shot, this guy. He was great. I was like, wow, that was when I first loved Dre Greenlaw, and he got better throughout the years, and it just sucks to see him go. I thought we definitely could have repaid him, but he just didn't want to stay.
And another thing that sucks is we did lose Uztek. We did lose Juice.
Man,
That sucks.
do all that.
We didn't, but we did. Cap, I mean, his contract's up, extending it for no reason. And we picked up Luke Farrell. And like you said, he's a great run blocker. He's a bigger fullback. And it's something new that we can pick up. And then he's younger. He's whatever. But the only thing is he's going to have to build a chemistry that Juice did have with CMC, George Kittle, stuff like that. That sucks.
Yeah.
Kittle posted right when he
And I'm going
left.
to say something that I know you haven't heard about because it just got posted. You see the rumor that has been posted
What rumor?
with Brock Purdy?
What?
It said that it's possible that the Niners might trade Brock Purdy for the first round pick of the draft.
Bro, I swear.
If that happens,
Bro.
I promise you I'm switching to the Bills.
Bro. If
But
we
it
get
won't happen.
Cam
It
Ward
won't
or
happen.
something, I'm actually gonna throw my freaking.
Bro,
I'm
give
gonna
me
take
Shador.
all this crap I'm wearing right now. I'm gonna burn it. Oh
Give
my
me
god!
Shador.
I don't want Shador.
I
If we
wouldn't
get
want
Shador,
I
if we
wouldn't
get
want
Shador, I'm actually never gonna stop complaining. I'm going to burn all my stuff.
Give me Jackson Dart
that's
from
what
Ole
we want.
Miss.
Not
Bro,
bad.
if we
Actually, not
trade
bad.
Brock,
No, we won't trade Brock. We won't. Because they're in contract talks for a 4 or 5 year extension for 250, 260 right now.
Damn.
He's got to make a bag because he's made
He's got-
$900K his last 2 years, 3 years in the NFL.
That
That's
is
true.
kinda
He does
crazy.
deserve
And
a
he's
bag.
starter. Yeah.
And he's a starter that went to
QB1
Super Bowl and the
QB1.
NFC Championship.
Yeah, QB1 getting paid only 98K or
No,
980K.
900K.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's dog. I think Purdy. Okay, a lot of people give Purdy hate. I think Purdy is the quarterback for the Niners.
Bro, I don't know why he gets all that slander. Oh, it's because of all the threats, all of this, all of this. Look at this, look at that. Bruh. Only
Like,
person you can say that didn't have like stuff like that was Tom Brady. So only person in history.
Nobody called Tom Brady a system. Well, actually, no. Everybody was calling Tom Brady a system quarterback. Everybody. And then when he left the Buccaneers and won the Super Bowl, all that stopped. All that stopped.
Yeah.
So I think Brock will be consistently good for years, like Tom Brady was.
Because he didn't even
And
have a bad season. He just didn't have that peak
he didn't
MVP
have-
season.
yeah, exactly. And
People
to
are
be
putting
fair,
him at like 19th in the league, which I think
No.
that's crazy. I still
Brock
think
is
he's top 10.
Brock is top 10 for sure.
Because Jordan Love had 3 games, he makes top 10. Bruh.
Yeah,
Jordan Love
exactly.
is sorry.
And Niners had such a bad year, like an injury-prone O-line.
We had
and,
8 to like 12
weapons.
players out of game.
Exactly. And our O-line was always banged up. Our weapons were banged up. Like, you can't blame Brock. He still had a decent season
And he's
for
still
all,
fantastic
despite all
season.
that.
Ricky P played like 7 games of 400 yards. Jawan Jennings is coming out of nowhere. George Kittle being
Jawan
George
Jennings.
Kittle. CMC is going to come back next year better than ever because you know the saying is when a player posts on Instagram like, I'll be back better than ever. I'm sorry. I
Oh, they're gonna be
disappointed.
back.
You know they go off.
And he just
Like,
got
you know-
married, bro.
Like, you know Mark Andrews is going to go off.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mark
he's
Andrews
about to be.
got
He's Christian McCaffrey is about to be a dad, so I mean, he might be
He's
having
about to be a
something to
dad.
prove. He's
So
gonna be
he was
dog.
playing really good this year against the Bills when we were playing the Bills in the snow.
And then he
He
hurt
looked
his
really
knee.
good until he got injured. Like,
Really good.
he looked, I was like, oh shoot, CMC's back. Like I posted on my Instagram, oh, CMC's back. We're back. We're gonna win this game. We're gonna upset the Bills. And then he got hurt like 3 plays later. But he looks good.
Yeah. Going away from the 49ers, because we talked a lot about them already, someone that is interesting, and I think now that we know that the results, Garrett Wilson, or Myles Garrett, sorry, Myles Garrett, oh my gosh,
Ooh,
I am
re-signed.
blanking today.
Crazy work.
Re-signing, meaning that
For
they're probably going to go
160.
draft an edge. They're probably going to go draft the edge in the draft.
They might get the Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
Ooh, because they do have a very high pick.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
could
gosh,
get
the Browns
Abdul-
could be nice.
Yeah.
Abdul
So
and
Myles
Myles
Garrett
and they
only
just-
said Myles Garrett did say publicly that he was only going to re-sign if they were going to add weapons to the defense and give him a chance. So
And they just signed what, Kenny Pickett? For like,
They traded for-
I wouldn't say that's a crazy, crazy signing, but
I'm
it is a
just
good
saying
signing.
it's something new. Because no one ever
Yeah.
really gave Kenny a chance.
Me and Joe were
true.
talking about this
That's true.
pre-recording. I said I felt bad for Kenny Pickett because when he went to the Steelers, he got drafted the 20th. He only had 1 season. He had a mediocre season. And to be fair, he was following after Big Ben, which was possibly one of the best quarterbacks in Steelers history. So it's
The
a
best
big shoe.
quarterback. I know. Terry
It's-
Bradshaw.
It's very big shoes to fill. Obviously, he went to Philadelphia, didn't get a chance to play, but still, he's not a bad quarterback. He still has potential. Learning under Jalen Hurts, I feel like he might have a little bit. And to be fair, the only quarterback that's really on the team is Deshaun Watson. But
He's
do you really want Deshaun Watson as your
Deshaun Watson,
QB1?
Deshaun Watson fell off after the whole massage thing.
He was good on the Texans.
Mm.
I loved.
He was
I
good on the
loved.
Texans, but then he decided to have a little fun at the spa and ruined his career.
Oh, hold on. Have we talked about the Jets yet?
No.
But they got Justin
Signing
Fields.
Justin Fields?
That's a good signing. I don't know what the Steelers were doing this year when they played him for like 6 games.
2
They went
years,
5-1.
40 mil. Jets
that's a good
finesse the
signing.
crap.
The Jets are the Jets got their quarterback. I think he's a great quarterback. You got Garrett Wilson with you too.
I'm
I
not
think
mad
that's-
about
Yeah,
the
and they
Justin
signed-
Field.
He's on safety, Andre Cisco.
Oh,
I've seen him a
Cisco's
couple
good.
times.
He's good.
He's not bad at all. Brandon Stevens.
Oh yeah.
Box.
What's-
I like the way
Bro,
that the
hey.
Jets are going to look this year with the new
Oh
young
my
quarterback.
gosh,
Not,
bro.
I guess, yeah, he's young. I'd say Justin Fields is young.
He's gonna be great.
Doesn't
But
matter.
yeah, I don't know what y'all, but when I saw this, my jaw dropped. Javon Kinlaw signed a 3-year, $45 million deal. Javon Kinlaw is getting $15 million a year in the Big 25. 15 mil. That's more than Dre Greenlaw made for Javon Kinlaw, bro. He's
All
not
because he got what's it called of the year?
Walter Payton Man of the Year or something.
Oh, I thought it was defensive rookie of the year.
Oh, no, he didn't even get that.
Doesn't matter. Just all because of that. That's crazy work, bro.
Bro, 15 mil a year for Javon Kinlaw was.
Let's talk about the
insane.
Giants, bro.
The Giants.
Signed
Giants.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. All defense other than one
Paulson
guy.
Abdebo. Hey, Paulson Abdebo. Shout out Paulson Abdebo. He's low key a
Devon
dog.
Holland for
Oh, hey,
3
Devon
years,
Holland is
45 mil.
Damn.
Signed
like
Paulson Adebo for 54 mil for 3 years.
Damn.
Bro,
Paulson Abdebo is pretty good though.
yeah, he's nice. He's young.
Yeah.
The Giants.
Chauncey
The
Goldson?
Giants are just trying to hold on until they get that quarterback, and then they're going to go from there.
Cam
because-
Ward, Cam Ward.
No, I think it's going to be It's going to be Shador.
Shador was wearing Giants cleats out one before in a pregame.
Titans are
Dolphins
taking
green team.
Cam Ward. Titans are taking Cam Ward.
Oh, wait, that's right. Titans are the first. Yeah, you're right. They're taking Cam Ward.
Titans are taking Cam Ward. The Giants are getting Shador. Browns are
Titans.
taking a Carter.
Saints still going to be sorry.
Yes, I agree.
Saints did get a good defensive safety, so you can't be mad about that. Justin Reed's pretty good.
Okay, but they've only made 1, 2, 4 moves. They didn't sign a
But-
safety. Oh, yeah, they did. They signed Justin Reed. Justin
Yeah.
Reed is washed.
Hey, he's good.
He was good. What do you mean? He was really
I-
good for the Saints or for the
I-
Chiefs. Sorry, and he's going to
I-
be good for the Saints.
Merrick's in disbelief, bro.
You don't think Justin Reed's good?
The fool had like 2 good games. They're 17, and they made it all the way to the
Uh-uh.
bowl.
I think
He was-
I think
He
He
was
got
a consistent
fried in the
starter.
bowl all game long.
he did. Well, to be fair,
All
everybody got
game.
fried in the bowl. Everybody on the Chiefs got fried in the bowl.
They're sorry.
Although the Chiefs have been signing a lot of people from the 49ers, so that's pretty
I
interesting
know we're
too.
building the Niners. Elijah Mitchell went. He needs
Kansas
a ring.
City
I
Niners.
get it. I
Elijah
understand.
Mitchell and Jalen Moore. Okay, a lot of Niners fans were mad about Jalen Moore, but I was like, bro, he was low key like he was a good
Buns.
backup. But
He was buns.
what are you gonna do?
We
Elijah
need to
Mitchell,
get rid
I
of
don't
this
care.
space. People are getting so mad that we're trading. We have to. We can't have the
We
same team for 50 years.
It hurts. It
What do you think
hurts.
it felt like getting rid of Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Roger Craig? It sucks. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's a business. But what
It's a
y'all know
business.
about-
It's
what do y'all know about my GOAT? The Rams are winning the Super Bowl because of this move.
oh shut
Jimmy
up! Don't ever say you're a
Garoppolo.
Niner fan. You did not.
Jimmy
see
Garoppolo re-signs with the Rams.
No,
The
shut
GOAT.
up.
The
Oh.
GOAT.
Shut up.
Jimmy
Get
G.
off the pod. Press the red X at the
Get
bottom.
out,
of
get
that.
out.
I don't know about you, but I wanted the Niners to sign Jimmy as a backup.
Hell
Shut your
no.
mouth. No,
I think
because Kyle
Jimmy
Shanahan would be like,
G
"Oh, I
was
remember him. Let's put him in."
That is a fight I will fight till I die. Jimmy G never deserved the hate.
Yes, he
What?
did. He had
No, he
one good
No.
season, and he got
He had
so
Two
lucky.
good seasons. 2 good seasons.
Oh, a season and a half. Because after that, he was done.
He was injured. Okay, but that season he threw 16 touchdowns to 4 picks in a few
16
games. That's-
touchdowns as an
Yeah.
NFL player.
Yes, in like 6 games.
That's awful.
What do you
Okay.
mean that's awful?
I'm
I
gonna
like how you
keep
said
pulling you guys
6
away
games.
from
Let's
this.
talk about the
Okay,
rest of the
okay,
season.
but the Rams did get Devontae on a real note.
That's,
the Rams did get
yeah,
Devontae.
that's big.
I think that's
big.
a good move for them.
Cooper
And now they
Kupp.
released Cooper Cup. So Cooper Cup's a
Kupp.
Niner. We
Everyone's
have
saying
money
he's
now.
not gonna come to the 49ers because it's the same division or whatever. It's the same conference.
He's
whatever.
coming for the money.
No. It's a money game now. Welcome to life. It's money, money,
I
money.
don't think he'll go to the Niners because we got Demarcus Robinson, but I think he'll be
Doesn't
a
matter.
backer
He'll be a
for-
fourth like
Someone-
Lamar Jennings was.
Speaking of money, and I mean, didn't get a lot of money. Got a new contract. Bobby Wagner staying in the DMV.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't hate it. I mean,
He's
9
like the Fred Warner for that defense, but not Fred Warner. Like he's like a good like mentor.
he brings
and
experience.
Yeah,
He brings
mentor.
experience to the field.
He's a good general, like a good field general.
He needs to close it though. That fool's just
does
in
need
there
to
for
close
money.
it.
It's just a
Absolutely
one
gotta
year,
close.
9.5.
He's a fossil. He's a fossil.
Someone who you might also say might need to close the book. Zach Ertz.
Ah, I don't know.
He had a decent season. I think he had like 700 yards or something this year.
Yeah, I thought it was like 600 something.
But I feel
Something
like this is crazy to say, but I feel like Zach Ertz is also another reason why Jaden Daniels did so good this year. Because when times got rough and there was pressure coming to Jaden Daniels, he could dump those balls off to Zach Ertz.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
I'm
that's
looking at
the
Zach
main
Ertz's
job
stats.
of a tight end, especially a veteran
Hey.
tight end. They know
Zach
when
Ertz
to
is
block
like-
and then they know when to release.
How is
Zach
he
Ertz
only
is
had
like a
one
Mark
1,000
Andrews to me.
He's only had one 1,000-yard season. I thought he had more.
No, he's just
But
consistent.
Zach Ertz is a consistent role playing player. He was really
He had
he was good on the
654
Eagles.
yards.
He
He
was
had
good on the Eagles.
654 yards for 7 touchdowns this year,
And
which is
then
pretty good for an old tight
Zach
end.
Ertz had that little. I think Zach Ertz had that
You know
little
who Zach
spell
Ertz
with the
reminds me of?
Cardinals.
Who?
Is Mark Andrews.
Yeah, they're
Big
both
time.
white.
Except for I don't think Zach Ertz drops
Okay,
the
the
ball to
white
win
part
the
does
game.
not matter.
Bro, I'm telling you, golden Oreos.
Godly, bro.
Okay, Joe. Hey, what's your golden Oreo lineup of tight ends that are white in the NFL?
What is Golden Oreo?
White.
White Oreos. We have
Okay,
golden
you went on
Oreos
last
thin,
episode. The last
double
episode,
stuffed, and
I said
normal.
that. Last episode, I said that Cooper Cup was like a golden Oreo and Debo was like a regular Oreo.
No, that fool's like a brownie. See how fat he is?
That's so real.
Hey,
That one video you sent us was crazy.
the TikTok I sent to to the group chat to provide context. It was Debo's
Gosh,
first
bro.
practice with the Commanders, and
What
the
he looked
coach was
like.
like, "Okay, you're gonna play fullback," and he's like, "Oh, full, okay." And then the coach goes talks to the quarterback, and they look at Debo, and he's like stuffing his mouth with like donuts and stuff, and he's like, "You said full." So it was just
That's
plain that he's
stupid.
fat. It was funny. It was funny. Come on, you have to admit you
It
laughed.
was fun. No, it was funny because I saw it before you sent it, and I just was like, I want to rewatch it because it was funny.
It was pretty funny. There's a lot to talk about NFL free agency. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we move on? 'Cause we
Well,
have
I'm
a
going to
lot-
talk about the Patriots. They made big moves.
Hey, Robert Spillane is underrated. Very underrated.
Very
I thought that
underrated.
was a good
For
move.
37 million. Okay, so they signed a total of – they signed D-tackle Milton Williams for 4 years for 104.
He's decent actually, but I just think that was a bit of an overpay.
Very. Carlton Davis, 3 years for 60 mil.
That's not bad.
I think that's a good.
Harold
good pick.
Landry for 3 years for 43.5.
Hey, he's a
Not bad
dog.
at all.
but,
Robert
and then
Spillane,
Morgan
3 years,
Moses-
37. Morgan Moses, 3 years, 24 mil. Mac Hollins,
Oh,
remember that
hey,
name in a
he's
minute.
underrated. He's underrated.
3 years,
Oh.
20. No, 2 years, 8.4 mil. Josh Dobbs,
Hey,
2
the
years, 8 mil.
best backup to quarterback in the league.
And then Keiris Tonga for 1 year, 2.7 mil. I don't know who that is.
They
honestly.
have a good free agency.
And then they
um,
retained Austin Hooper, which is big.
Hey, yeah, he's actually a good red zone.
They also, I mean, I wouldn't say this is a big move, but they got rid of Jacoby Brissett, sent him to the Cardinals.
Oh yeah,
Interesting. It opens up a little bit of space in the cap.
real quick.
Yep.
Vikings made some big moves.
Yeah, there's keep naming things, and I'll give you my opinion. Joe had to go to the restroom, so it's just me and you, Merrick. Just me and you.
Got it.
We'll hold the fort down. We'll hold the fort. Don't worry.
Let's go.
Eagles. I feel like the Eagles did a little bit extending,
weird.
releasing. The Eagles immediately extended Saquon Barkley, like immediately, like as soon as they had the chance. Released Darius Slay. We talked a little bit about that.
Ooh, I
Last
don't know where
episode.
he's gonna go. I seriously don't.
He's a little bit older, and he kind of wants the bag. It's interesting. I don't know. I said last episode that I see him going to the Saints or like a team that really needs a defense. But now that the Saints got Justin Reed, I feel like they don't really want to pay someone a lot of money.
Well,
Bengals-
for the Niners, I would say yes, but I don't think so because there's a very good chance that we could get Will Johnson in the draft. And Will Johnson, the cornerback from Michigan.
I want him so bad. I want Will
Okay,
Johnson.
he's back, bro. Oh my, Will Johnson, please.
Will Johnson or Kelvin, one of those two.
Kelvin's not bad at all. Not
I
at
think
all.
he's a dog, but
We're
I
definitely
like Will
picking up a
Johnson.
corner probably in the first. Either that or a tackle.
I want a tackle. If we don't get a tackle, I'll be pissed. I
I
think
want a
second
corner in
round
the
we should
first.
get a corner.
Second. I don't know. Will Johnson and Kelvin are probably going to go in the first and
We
early
need to
second.
draft the D tackle though. We need to draft the D tackle.
I think we could get away with not in the first round.
The
Not in
Bears.
first, but
The Bears
eventually.
went to go get their hopefully their man to support Caleb Williams and Joe Thunley. I don't know how to say his name.
Oh, that was a good pick. That was a good pickup. They had a horrible O line.
Yeah,
Ooh,
from the
Raiders
Chiefs.
too. Raiders
Yeah,
made a
yeah,
big
yeah.
move. Gino
Raiders-
reconstructed Max Crosby.
Let's see.
They got rid of
DJ
Gardner
Henry.
Minshew.
And
What y'all know about DJ Reed to the Lions though?
DJ Reed. I didn't see it.
DJ Reed, hey, he used to be a Niner. He was a dog. Well, he didn't play on the Niners, but he was a dog on the Seahawks.
no, he was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I hope the
And then-
Chiefs. Everybody gets hurt, including Elijah Mitchell. Jacksonville
Sam Darnold,
didn't reconstruct or save anybody. Just signed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players.
Okay, guys, hold on. I was reading a comment on one of the NFL things. Jonathan Allen from the Commanders was getting released. I opened up the comments. One of the person said, "Gotta make space for Debo's lunchbox."
Bro, he weighs like 240, bro.
I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny.
Oh,
I thought
Texans
I
getting
should share
Christian
that.
and CJ Gardner Johnson. Whoa.
Yeah, CJ Gardner, that was a crazy trade.
Whoa, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Wow. And Darius Slay went to the Steelers.
Yeah.
Which
Darius Slay going to the Steelers?
I didn't see him on the Steelers.
Yeah,
What? I didn't
Darius
see
Slay
that.
got signed to the Steelers.
Oh
You're
wow,
lying.
the Steelers are gonna have a good ass team this year.
What's
Hey,
it
they
say?
might not go 9-8. They might go 10-7. Crazy take.
They might go 10-7 or 9-8.
No,
Barely
I
just-
said they won't go 9-8. They're gonna go 10-7 this year.
They're gonna
One
go
more
No,
win.
10-7.
bro. Nah, listen. 11-6, bro.
Oh, moving up in the
No,
world.
what they'll do is they'll get like 10 wins straight. They'll lose the rest, and they'll probably win at the end of the season. Because that's what they always do. They always do really good. They do really
Pittsburgh
good.
Steelers signed Donald
Boom,
Parham.
straight down.
Who?
Pittsburgh Steelers signed Donald Parham Jr. That guy's like a
Hey, he's
6'7",
tall.
6'8" tight end.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's a
how
good
tall
looking-
again, Eric?
Like 6'7". No, but seriously, that feels like very tall
Yeah,
Like,
he's,
No, yeah,
like
he's
6'7",
a
6'8".
unit.
for
Bryce.
1.1 mil for 1 year.
Bryce, I was watching the episode 8 today because in my TA period, Miss Reed likes to make me sit there and do her.
Hey, shout out Miss Reed.
Shout out Miss Reed. I have to sit there and cut papers or whatever. So I was listening to the podcast, and Oscar actually predicted Darius Slay to the Steelers. I was like, oh shoot! Like Oscar
Did he
actually said that he's going to the Steelers. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I said on that podcast I see him going to the Saints or the Raiders.
yeah.
So
So-
Saquon got a 2-year, $41.2
Yeah, Saquon
million
just re-signed.
extension.
Hey,
Which do you think he'll re-sign again, even after the 2 years?
yeah, definitely.
I don't see him going.
He's got
I
a
think he's ending his career as an Eagle. He won a
He
ring
had
with them.
2,000 career rushing yards. He had 2,000 yards this year, almost broke the record, and won a Super Bowl. He's staying.
He could have broke it.
He could have. He
Yeah,
would have.
if he didn't sit out like 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, he would have.
But
And
hey,
didn't pull himself out of the half.
to be fair,
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley is a team player. He doesn't care
Sure.
about stats. He cares about winning, and that's exactly what he did. You gotta give him
That's cool.
kudos. Where
We
it
got
is.
also Charvarius Ward to the Colts. That's a pretty good move for them.
Ooh.
I hate to see him leave, but he wanted to leave because like he didn't like San Francisco, I guess, like the area.
Yeah.
No, and I think a lot of it was like problems that he had with his family here too.
with his child, yeah.
Yeah, because his daughter died. and he
His
was
daughter passed away in San Francisco. Didn't really have a good feeling anymore. His wife never really even lived in the state, so he kind of just wanted out. And I don't blame him. I feel like, in my opinion, he left for the right reasons. He didn't leave because of money or because
He loved San Fran.
he
but
didn't
he-
leave for all that. He left
Yeah.
because he just physically was ill being in this state because of what happened in the state. And I don't blame him. He's a family man. He loves his family. He puts himself first, and that's very important. You don't see that. And I feel like he didn't go chase the money because he could have gone a bigger contract, but I feel like he went to a team that he felt more comfortable, maybe a new beginning, a team that believed in him. So I don't blame him for that. I'm not mad about that.
I'm not mad about it.
And
I mean,
who
now
wants to
that's
talk-
what-
who
Does
wants to pick-
anyone else have anything else to add about NFL free agency, or do you guys want to talk about the next topic? Because a lot of
no,
people have been
next topic.
asking. Okay, you
I
guys.
just want to say that we forgot a couple key ones. Josh Sweat to the Cardinals. He was a dog for the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Aaron Banks,
Darius Slay.
Packers. I think Aaron Banks got overpaid because I don't think he was that good this season.
Oh, real quick, re-sign Chase Young.
Oh yeah.
Chase Young,
51
yes,
mil.
I saw that too.
And then there was another big one. Oh, Laramie Tunzel got traded to the Commanders. He's a pretty good tackle still. Jeremy Chin to the Raiders. That was a good move for the Raiders
Aaron
especially
Jones
after they lost
re-signed.
Trayvon Merritt. Yeah. Who else we got? Nate Hobbs
Aaron
to the
Jones,
Packers. He's low-key underrated. A couple of big moves.
Daniel-
Zach Wilson
I mean,
to the Dolphins.
Matt
This
Stafford
isn't-
reconstruction.
This
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
a
yeah.
big. This isn't big, but Daniel Jones gets signed to the Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah. It isn't a big one, but it's interesting to see that a team actually still wants
Obviously,
him
the
after.
Raiders with Max Crosby,
his
Jeremy
shit show.
Chin, a lot of stuff like that.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised that Max Crosby actually stayed in Las Vegas. I feel like he
I'm
kind of
very
wanted
shocked.
out.
Nick
I thought
Bolton
that he-
resigned.
I totally thought that he was going to be a Cleveland Brown. I thought he was going to go with Myles Garrett.
Really? I thought we were going to end up getting Max or Myles Garrett.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that Max Crosby actually didn't go to LA.
Joe Tyron to the Browns. That's all I got. I mean, Justin
I'm
Reed's to the
going through real
Saints.
quick. Oh, let's talk about
Well-
what's his name. What's his face retiring from the Packers? The kicker.
Crosby. Hey, he
Yeah.
was low-key consistent. Wait, why am I?
Very
oh,
good kicker.
No, yeah.
kicker.
And,
Do you guys think that kicker is a problem in the 49ers franchise right now?
100%.
So
Get
why are we
Brady out of
keeping
here.
him?
Why are we keeping him? Why are we keeping him? He's horrible.
They said he had injury and stuff like that, and I was like, shut up.
Bro, get him out of
He's
here.
fine.
Matthew Wright, the
Whoa!
second guy that got hurt, he was a dog.
Whoa! I didn't see this. T. Higgins got a franchise tag.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah,
about that
yeah.
last episode.
I didn't know that.
I thought he was leaving for sure.
I thought he was out, but there again,
I
they just
thought he
put the
was
handcuffs on him and
gonzo.
told him to shut up.
They
I thought that
re-signed
he was going to be a
Watt.
Bill or a
Ooh,
Steeler.
like a safety
I'm pretty sure I said that he was going to be a Steeler, but
Then they took DK.
yeah. Which that's going to be an interesting. A team of crash outs. I mean, we know the AFC South as like the gangster side of like the NFL, obviously with the Bengals, the Ravens, the Steelers, and they have one more team there.
AFC North.
The AFC North. Sorry.
Man, you're off.
I'm
Hey,
I'm
JC
bad right
Horn?
now. I-
4
Yeah,
years,
we
I
100
thought
mil.
when you were gone. I think he's a dog. I don't know if he's worth that much, but he's a dog.
Obviously, Josh Allen for that 6th year. That's the biggest thing so far.
Yeah.
Ravens kept Patrick Ricard and Ronnie Stanley.
Must be nice keeping your fullback.
It's crazy, I know.
I just saw something just now. Free agent quarterback Trey Lance is reportedly struggling to find a team that he can compete with for a starting position.
Crazy take. He
Get
should
outta
have
here,
stayed in
bro. You're
college.
a
He should have stayed in college. He shouldn't have been declared for the
He
draft.
shouldn't have
I'm
ate,
still
bro.
mad that Joey Bosa signed with the Bills when he literally
Dude,
had an
that was
open
so-
opportunity to go to the
I thought it
Niners
was
with his
ours.
brother.
Why would he pick the Bills? Why didn't he pick us?
And it was 12.6. The Niners offered like 15 for like a 2-year.
I don't
I'm
know.
so mad about that. I want to.
Maybe he wants to win. Who knows?
You're going to go to the Bills?
Yeah,
The Bills are building a team.
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
going to go into the champ. They ain't going to go into the bowl.
No, they're gonna win. They're gonna win it all.
I think they'll go to. I think they'll go to the bowl this year.
Yeah.
I mean, but
for sure.
everybody predicts the Bills to go to the Super Bowl every single year, and they always lose in the divisional round of the AFC.
Maybe we just
Championship.
got to vote against them. I think that's what it is.
Maybe, yeah. You know what? The Bills are first
Niners!
round exit.
Niners, Broncos.
shout out the Bills for going to 4 Super Bowls and winning all 4 of them in a row, or losing them in the row.
That was all my dad's years of high school. Like my dad's freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year, the Bills lost the Super Bowl every year of his high school.
The Bills are really good at building a dynasty that will never win, but has potential of winning.
They're close, dude. They have that piece.
They always have that like ability to, but they never can like finish it.
No, yeah. Pause.
I said pause too.
Okay, you guys need to calm down. You guys are gonna get the podcast canceled. We're not getting restricted here. Come on.
You're the one that said it. You're the one that's gone.
We're gonna get
All right.
monetized.
Do we want to go to the
Uh-huh.
next topic?
Yeah, the next topic. People have been asking for it. I'm not sure if America and Joe are on board, but spring training, MLB. People want us to talk about baseball. Baseball is an interesting topic for me. I'm actually just recently getting into it. Obviously, I'm involved with Hilmar Baseball, which I'm a big fan of, and we're going to talk about that in this podcast too because I have a lot to say about Hilmar Baseball. But I think it's interesting. I feel like there's a lot of teams with false promises and a lot of teams that might not be showing up but are going to be good. First off, I'm going to start off with the Oakland or the Sacramento A's now. They're not going to be good. They're always
Wait, they're
good in
Sacramento
spring
now?
training.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they're
moved to
staying a year in
for 1 year.
Sacramento,
And then they're going to Las Vegas.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought it was Vegas. I know you guys spending a year.
Yeah,
Right.
they're spending a year in
Staying here in
Sacramento. So I'm calling them the Sacramento A's right now. I think that they're going to be really bad. I think they're probably going to be one of the worst teams, be ahead of the Chicago White Sox. The Chicago White Sox are
They're bad
ass.
every year.
They're
bad
so
every year.
bad. They are absolutely
every
bad. They are like last year's Detroit Pistons, but every single year. They are the worst team in franchise history. I think they're always going to be the worst team in the MLB. And there's no market there because you have the Chicago Cubs. That's my take. But Oakland A's or Sacramento A's in this case, they're really good because they have a really good young core. Obviously, if you've seen the Moneyball, you know that they are stingy with their money and they always buy into the youth and then they sell. They buy low, sell high. So their youth is always good. So they're always really good in the spring training, but then they just never translate it into the actual major league, the actual league phase, which is interesting. Also, Joe, you're a fan of the Giants. I feel like they're the same thing right now. They are performing really good in spring training. I wouldn't say performing really good, but they're performing pretty solid in spring training. But I don't think it's going to translate over to the actual normal year. I feel like the Giants, they don't really have that like star player on the defensive or on the hitting end. Their main players are pitchers. Obviously, Logan Webb.
Julio Ramos going to save us, Brett. Patrick Bailey going to save us.
I feel like that's where the Giants are kind of lacking right there. Now, someone, obviously,
Mike
I'm going to hop on the bandwagon.
Mike Yastrzemski is the GOAT. The GOAT. Or Yastrzemski.
I'm going to add, I think that the Dodgers are going to do really good this year, obviously coming off of World Series. I think they might be able to repeat it. And I think Shohei Ohtani's only going to be DHing. I don't think he's going to be pitching anymore because he's so dominant. Padres, I think people need to watch out for the Padres. Padres are going to be pretty good this year. I also think the Baltimore O's, the Orioles are going to be pretty good this year. Houston Astros, I think they're going to fall off. I don't think they're going to be as good. Miami Marlins are going to fall off. They're not going to be as good. The Yankees might be pretty good. The Mets, people need to watch out for the Mets. The Mets are going to be pretty good. I feel like the Mets and the Yankees are going to be really competitive this year. Last year, the Mets were kind of competitive but kind of fell off. I feel like the Mets are going to keep building up as a team. Detroit, I mean, they're going to be meh. I mean, you should watch out for them, but I don't think they're going to be a crazy team. I'm just – St. Louis Cardinals, I think if they keep hitting the ball and they keep putting runs on the board – They did face a big loss against the Yankees recently, not being able to get on the board, only recording like 2 or 3 hits, and the Yankees just walked all over them. So the Mets do need to work out, but you have to remember, spring training is youth, and a lot of teams are showing off their youth. So it's interesting to see. One thing that I do really like is the Cincinnati Reds. They're a young team, young core. Ellie De La Cruz, probably one of the best young prospects that is in the league. I love Ellie De La Cruz. He's a very flashy. He's a very good player. He can hit the ball. He could run bases. He plays really good outfield. Oh, Joe has something.
Got an Ellie De Cruz baseball card right here.
I love Ellie De La Cruz. He's a great player. I think he can play outfield and he can play shortstop. I'm pretty sure he plays shortstop mainly, but I know for sure he can play left and right field. Other than that, I don't have a lot to say about spring training. I just kind of wanted to go through every team, what I think is going to be a flop or not. Texas Rangers, I think they're going to be a flop. I think they're going to be maybe a playoff team in the middle of the year and then fall off. Astros, I think they're going to be a playoff team, but they're not going to win anything. Other than that, Diamondbacks are a sneaky team every year. People sleep on the Diamondbacks at the beginning of the year, but come back to be a really solid team in the middle of the year. People sleep on them. People will need to watch out for the Diamondbacks. Minnesota Twins, they're mid. I'm going to stop my rant because I've been going on and on about teams. Oh, the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are probably going to be pretty solid. The Rays might be pretty solid. There's a lot of teams that I think are going to be pretty solid. As the season goes on, I'm going to keep studying for all the beyonders out there, all the people who want to hear about baseball.
I got to do studying. I don't know baseball.
I've been watching spring training.
I got to do my studying.
I've been trying to keep with it, but to be a little more local with baseball, we're going to talk about Hillmar Baseball. Now, I am very, very proud about this team.
We're winning the bowl.
I think that we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing April baseball for sure. We're going to be playing late April baseball. I think we're going to be having a playoff team. Obviously, our Hillmar baseball team
Michael Hurd's going to carry us to.
What are y'all going to do against Houston, bro?
Michael Hurd's going to carry us to a Super Bowl.
Houston. Okay, I don't want to stir the pot or anything. Okay, but Houston is dealing with a little bit of injuries. I'm pretty sure the star catcher has gotten hurt. So,
but they have 12 home runs, bro.
Okay, but we have John Labno. John Labno is a home run machine. He knows how to hit the ball. He knows how to hit the ball.
When you're done,
good at hitting the ball, getting contact. Okay, calm down. No glaze or anything. No glaze. John Labno actually might be. No, I'm not going to say that because
John Labno hits 450 dead center swamp donkeys, bro.
All right,
John Labno he's a good player. He's a good player. I'm really satisfied with how Tanner hits the ball. Tanner's
a dog.
Tanner is a dog. Tanner.
No, John's
right
a
now
dog
is-
too. John's
Tanner's
a dog.
leading in stolen bases. He's leading in on base percentage. No glaze. Jacob Sword. He's doing amazing at bat. Doing amazing at bat, and he's doing pretty good.
Hey, bro,
He's
you
doing pretty
guys
good
are
behind the
lucky
plate.
I didn't. You guys are lucky I didn't come and play this year. I got recruited, but I had to take down. They didn't offer me enough.
Okay, pinch runner. You were gonna pinch run, bro. You were gonna pinch
Bro,
run. We have
they needed
Aiden
somebody to set the
Machad. We have
record.
Aiden Machad. Aiden Machado is the best pinch runner of all time. He told me his exact words. He's never been thrown out while stealing a base. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just saying what he said. Xavier Silvera. He only pitched one
Hey, that's
game.
my cousin. Shout out Cuzzo. Shout out
He
Cuzzo.
only pitched one game, but the one game that he pitched, I was
He's a
amazed.
dog. He's a dog.
Marlon
It's in the
Kimberg.
family
Marlon Kimberg, good job at
Hey,
pitching.
Marlon
I love
Kimberg's
the
a
way he
dog.
pitches. His lineup's his pitching lineup is pretty basic. I mean, he has the fastball, the slider. I guess
reliable.
he throws a curveball, but I feel like it's more of like a slurve, and then he has like a circle. It's not a circle change, but it's just like a certain type of
Hey,
changeup.
did you just say that Marlon Kimberg swerves bend that corner will?
I guess
Stop.
I did.
Hop off the podcast, bro. We just lost like 5 followers because that's all we got.
They
Yeah,
love
no,
Jello.
but
They love Jello.
there's a lot of like players on the team that are showing up and showing out. I think this team is doing really good. I like how they started off with Caleb. Caleb's been slugging the ball pretty well. He's in a slump right now. I feel like the stats don't say what he's like, how good he's doing. I feel like he's doing
Shout out
pretty
Caleb for having the toughest walk-up song out of all of them.
What is it?
It's
Shit,
what's the name of that song?
I don't know the
Is it
name.
copyrighted?
No, we're not gonna play it. We're not gonna play it.
Oh, okay.
But-
okay.
Right now, Caleb is third in batting percentage. He's batting a .444. Not bad. Tanner's batting second at a .5. Jacob Sword is just topping it with a .53.
Back to the hotel. Back to the hotel. That's his
Yeah.
walk-up. That's a good song.
But other than that, I mean, you got to give kudos to the whole team. The whole team's playing very well. Everyone,
Yeah, it's been like 4 years since we've even been playoff contenders.
I'm traveling with the
We're winning
team.
it all this year. We're
For
winning the
anyone
ball.
who doesn't,
Michael Hurd's going to carry us. Michael Hurd's going to carry us to victory.
for
And
anyone
Michael
who doesn't
Turd, we
know,
trust.
For anyone who doesn't know, I'm the PA announcer for the boys baseball team. I travel around with the team. I do stats on away games. And at home games, I'm on the big speakers announcing players and doing kind of like a play-by-play in the stadium. This is probably the best defensive team I've seen all of high school. And I've gone to like quite a few games. And I feel like the dugout is very like everyone knows their role and they're all playing very well. So I want to give kudos to them. And to quote a coach, shout out Mr. Steiner, 8-0, but now you guys might not know what that means, but he's saying 8-0, but, and then you got to prove them wrong because there's a lot of things that they got to prove on. So anyone who's listening on the baseball team, 8-0, but it could be 9-0, but they're going against Ripon Christian. As of today, March 11th, they're going against them tomorrow. Might be rained out, but I think it's going to be a pretty good game. League starts. Ripon Christian always has a decent team, but the main team that we're focusing against is Escalon and Houston. They both have really good teams. Houston's dealing with a little bit of injuries, and I feel like the way that we're playing defense, I feel like it's pretty solid.
Bro,
I forgot to shout out Hobby. Hobby's been playing pretty good too.
Hey,
He plays
Welcome
right
back.
field.
Welcome
back.
back. Javi.
He,
Hey, his
he plays
comeback
right
story
field.
is
He's
studied.
come on as a closing
Javier
pitcher.
Meta, if you are watching this, I love you, bro. You're a dog. You're an
Life of the
inspiration.
party.
Your life of the party.
Third baseman Junior
Inspiration
Solis
was
has
all-
been doing pretty good. I
Hey,
mean, he's in a
Hey,
batting
Javi is
slump.
the true embodiment of never back down, never give up. Like, look at this man.
Facts.
So
You definitely got
inspirational.
that Jordan inspiration, bro.
Hey, yes.
He ain't
misses-
make you freshman through junior, but now here he is.
Boom.
Yeah. There's a lot of players on the team that are doing their roles, and they're doing their roles pretty well. Ian Cohen's doing pretty good on the outfield.
Javi hits dingers.
He played a catcher one game at home, and he had an amazing play with Bradley. Bradley was playing left field. It was a pop-up. Bradley caught it, threw it to home to get the double play. The runner from second went to third, and then hit him on the play with the slide in. It was pretty impressive. Caleb obviously doing pretty good. Against series, we were tied 2-2. Caleb hit like one of the most crucial like triples in the game to get them on third base. Javi with the RBI to bring them up in the game. Caleb comes in as the pitcher to save the game to win it. I mean,
And then
you
Michael
can't write
Hurd,
it any different.
450 to
Michael
swamp them.
Michael Hurd on Donkey Basketball. He batted. He hit a single. He got to second base and he got thrown out at third. If you ask Michael Hurd, he said that he would be safe at third, but I don't believe it. He was definitely out on third. Michael Hurd, why are you running the bases? You should not be running the bases. As for a pinch runner,
Don't
please
disrespect my goat.
Michael Hurd does not belong on the bases. Okay,
Don't
Let
talk
him
about
hit-
Michael Turd like that.
Let him
Yeah.
hit.
Don't talk
And
about
then
Michael Hurd like that.
Put in Aiden Machad or Cohen Felber to run the bases because Michael Hurd
Dog,
can't.
Cohen Felber is going to be one of the greatest athletes someone's ever seen.
He already
okay.
is, dog.
No glaze. Cohen Felber is probably one of the best basketball players in our program right now.
Oh my,
No glaze.
he's nasty.
His
No
Full
defense
glaze.
glaze. No, full glaze. Full glaze. Full glaze.
Full glaze.
Okay,
Full
zip it up
glaze.
when you're done, Merrick. Zip it up when you're done.
Right,
Calm down.
Merrick,
Heck no.
are you
That's
a
like my
team
little
player?
brother. I helped him a lot with QB and everything. That's like my little brother, bro. He's going to be a dog.
No, hey, Cohen's a dog.
He just gets 100% with everything he does.
He definitely gives it all. I'm just waiting for him to get his mark on the varsity level of baseball. But once he gets there, I think he's going to be pretty good. He plays third baseman, and I believe he might play outfield. Other than that, I don't have a lot to add about Hilmar baseball. I do just want to give a shout out to everyone who's been playing their part. I know I named a few, but there's a lot of other people that I could talk about. I want to talk about this topic later, and I want to have one of the baseball players come on and ask some questions because this team is very crucial. They're slugging the ball. I have a question, though. Here's a question, right? I've had this argument before. If I had 100 at-bat appearances, what do you think I'm batting against a pitching machine that's throwing a high school level pitches, so like around 50 to 60? What do you think I'm batting? 100 at-bats. A .005? You think I'm getting 5 out of 100?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Maybe 10. No.
I think 10. I think I'm getting a .1. I think I'm getting a .1.
I take it now.
8
8 max.
8
Yeah.
max?
8 max.
Bryce, do you know how to swing a bat?
Yes, bro. Okay, no, don't even. Merrick, I'm a dog. I'm an all-sport athlete, bro.
Oh.
I can dunk a basketball on a 6-foot rim.
Self-proclaimed dog.
I could score a goal in soccer. I could
Bryce
play
and the
football.
dog in the same conversation. I just can't put that together.
Hey, if you know, you know. Paul Bradley. People know me as Paul Bradley. If you know, you know.
I've never heard that.
If you know, you know.
No one knows.
That's when I'm gonna leave it. Hey, people know. People know. Shout out Jacob Sword. He'll know. Sword
Oh, okay. Of course he does.
Hey, no Jacob Sword slender.
No,
Okay.
that fool deserves it. No, I'm just kidding.
Sporticles, fence stuff.
Sporticle offense.
Okay, next topic. We're gonna do draft. Top cereals. Merrick, I know you weren't informed about this draft, but we're doing a cereal draft. We're probably gonna do a snake draft per
gonna-
usual.
Oh, I know my first round pick. Oh,
But-
I know mine. I know mine.
Are we going to do the wheel to determine who gets what?
let me go first, bro. Let me go first. No, you guys aren't going to take it. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Okay,
Let
do you
Merrick
guys
go.
see the wheel? Nope. Here,
Yeah.
let me. Do you guys see the wheel now?
Yeah.
Merrick, you're in yellow. Joe, you're in blue. Or Joe, you're in red. Bryce is in blue. I'm spinning the wheel. It's spinning.
Yellow, baby. Left.
Okay, I get the
Blue.
first pick.
Merrick, you
Second
can have the
pick.
second pick. Merrick, you can have the second pick.
Hold on, I'm spinning the wheel, and then Joe,
Okay.
you could. Oh, well, Merrick gets it anyway.
I already know my pick. No,
Okay, Merrick gets it, and then Joe, you get the third pick. Snake draft, so
Alright.
Joe, you get 2 picks after your
Yep,
first
yeah.
pick. First pick of the draft. It's interesting because cereal's a unique market. You know, everyone has a different taste, but my go-to cereal. You guys might hate me. You guys might say, "Oh, it gets soggy too fast." I want Fruity Pebbles. I mean, crazy take, crazy
Get outta
first
here.
pick.
Get
Crazy
out of
pick.
here. That's a horrible first pick.
I like-
That's a horrible first pick.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm
It's subjective.
taking. I'm not going to give no storyline. You guys can call me crazy. Cocoa Puffs.
Okay, I messed with it. I messed with
No,
it.
those peaked in like 2015. After that, they fell off.
Never fell off. Never.
Yeah.
Yes,
my
they
favorite.
did.
You know what
Yes,
is my
they
favorite?
did.
You know what is my favorite?
Oh my god.
Give me Captain Crunch, baby.
Captain Crunch smacks.
Captain
Crunch
Crunch. Okay.
smacks
Okay.
so hard.
Okay. Nope.
Captain
You can have it.
Crunch.
I have
Like-
the best pick though.
Are we doing specific flavors or just like the whole, like just in general?
We could do specific flavors. So you're doing the
Okay,
normal
I'm
Captain
gonna go
Crunch.
Captain Crunch peanut butter then.
Damn it! Oh no, those are
And then I'm
very
gonna double up.
Reese's Pieces-
I'm gonna double
very
up
Reese's
Captain
peanut butter
Crunches.
cups.
I'm going Captain Crunch peanut butter and Captain Crunch berries for my two
Mm.
picks.
Okay.
Cinnamon
okay.
cinnamon toast crunch, bro.
Oh, that's a dub. That's a dub.
Bro,
Okay.
no way that just fell into the second round. You guys are psycho, bro. You
Some
guys
people
are
don't.
too bougie.
Some people don't like it because of how it leaves the milk. I'm not one of them. I like the milk, but some people don't like the cinnamon flavored milk. Now
Yes.
I have this pick.
It's gonna be a sorry pick. I can tell.
No, it's not going to be a sorry pick.
It's like an NPC right there. Shout out Harrison.
He's gonna pick cornflakes.
I'm looking at my options. Obviously, Fruity Pebbles, a little bit more fruity. I think I'm gonna have to go Reese's Puffs. I think Reese's Puffs.
Okay,
It's pretty
that's a
good.
good one.
Reese's
Banger.
Puffs. Obviously, the chocolate peanut butter. Kind of got to go there, and then I get my pick around 2. So I think I'm gonna go. You know what? Younger me would have loved this pick. Lucky Charms.
Oh!
With you, I was gonna take that.
Wait, we're
Lucky Charms. Hey, I'm bringing this back. I mean, I might have
Okay.
blundered on the first pick, but I'm bringing it
Sleeper
back.
pick of
boys.
the draft. It's an addicting cereal for breakfast with no milk. Give me Frosted Flakes.
Hey,
No.
hey, I messed with that. I messed
Frosted
with that.
Flakes with no milk? Are you crazy?
I love Frosted Flakes.
I'm saying like in the morning going to school like in a baggie. Oh,
Yes,
The
yes.
Captain Crunch is the only cereal that's really good dry.
I
Cap.
will gladly eat Captain Crunch.
Oh, I low-key take Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No milk.
That's fine.
That's pretty solid, actually. I'll give it to you. That's pretty solid.
Like in a little
That's a
cup.
good pick. No, that's a good pick.
I have the best
Also,
pick right now. First of
It's
all,
my turn, right?
Yeah.
yeah, you get two.
Hey, give me an oldie but a goodie. Like this is like your all reliable.
Holy
Your
slogan,
Bill Russell.
only but a goodie. Holy slogan.
Oldie but a goodie, a reliable, good all reliable. Give me Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
Oh,
Original.
I was gonna take that fourth
Original.
round.
Yep. Original.
It's the
I've
OG.
heard it, done it, seen it.
And,
Yep.
and then give me Fruit Loops after that one.
Dang it, bro! Oh my god.
Yeah. That's a solid pick. I respect the pick.
One more round.
I say we just keep going until we all run out of something.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going off the dome. It's me.
You-
What are you doing?
You guys might roast me here.
It's me.
It's Merrick.
Oh, okay. Go.
Oh, I gotta think. So the Cheerios are gone. Took Frosted Flakes in 3. Cheer.
I got 2 already. You guys might flame me on them, but I got them.
Trying to think of cereals.
I say just Google some because I'm looking at a list of like different cereals.
Yeah, give me a second. Hold on. I'm trying to think of all the bangers out in the world.
Okay, I have a question though.
I might
Let's
have
say-
an answer.
Let's say I have a pick. Can I pair it with something else that will elevate the pick?
Nope.
Damn it. Okay.
Merrick was so quick to say no.
I'll talk about what I was gonna pick at the post draft interview.
Shout out to D Rose. Sorry, that's banger. Ooh, Pops were low key gas.
Pops?
Yeah. Ooh, Apple Jacks. I'm taking Apple Jacks.
Oh,
No,
okay,
no,
that's-
hold on. Take it back.
No, no,
Take it back. I just saw one. I eat these all the time.
You
Okay.
get it. Thanks.
Let me give a little context to this
Oh.
pick so you guys understand why I'm taking it. Okay. It was a foggy, cold day.
Don't care. What's the cereal?
Winter break. I was at my grandparents, and I opened up the cabinet, and they had Honey Bunches of Oats. Oh my gosh, I fell in love with the cereal. Honey Bunches of Oats was so good,
Okay.
so good.
Skip on you.
Bro's gonna say
Okay.
Raisin Bran next.
Okay, calm
I
down,
was
bro.
just gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that next.
Raisin
Sorry.
Bran
You know what?
We're
so
supposed to
Yeah.
say like life or just straight up cornflakes.
Shut up. No, I'm not. I gotta pick.
Chips ahoy.
This pick right here. You guys are gonna.
L.
I don't know if you guys will let me take it, but it is a seasonal cereal. More for Halloween. Give me Count Chocula.
Get out.
You guys don't know what Count Chocula is?
Get out.
It's I'm trying to show you guys right now.
Buns. That's what it is. Buns.
Yeah, no,
What?
that's great value.
What? Are you kidding me? It's like Lucky Charms, but all
You're
chocolate.
shopping at Goodwill, bro. Get out.
That's not a Goodwill cereal, bro. That's not a
Hey, if
Goodwill.
you're, if you're
Oh my
broke, just say
God,
so.
bro.
If you're
Nah,
broke,
get
just
out
say
of here. Get out of here, guys. You guys are L's, bro. The fans will know. The fans will know. Trust me.
All right, bro.
I know what I got next.
I know exactly what I'm taking in this round because I think the next one's gonna fall to the next. The following
Overrated.
round.
Overrated. It's already asked. I already
Cookie
know it.
Crisp.
No,
Cookie
already
Crisp.
No!
Those aren't even
I was
good.
gonna
Get out
pick
of here.
that. Oh,
Banger. Cookie Crisp.
Damn,
are
I was
God.
I might
pick that.
actually have the pick of the draft. I'm just saying.
that was my pick. That was my pick.
You're
right.
you're top, bro.
I don't know about y'all.
Serious buns.
but
I'm
I
not
got
sleeping
some
over at
pick-
your house.
Hey, right now
I'm
I have some
going-
banger cereals, bro. Calm down.
I'm going with Oreo O's.
I don't
Oreo
think I've
cereal.
heard of
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Let's make Oreos have an extra
Oh.
O and call it Oreo O's. Why not just call it Oreos?
What's wrong with it? What's wrong
Yeah, why
with
you
it?
mad? You mad? You have a bum. You have a bum draft class.
I
Or
might have
what?
the hey. Keep talking.
Hey,
Don't say you have the
Hey,
best.
if it
Don't
votes
say
for
you have the
me,
best.
My next pick, I'm going with Tricks.
okay, you can have tricks.
It's for kids, bro. I'm taking
swear.
mini wheats.
That's what I was gonna take.
so
No,
valid.
you
That's so
bum.
valid.
No,
That's so
I
valid.
was hyping up the
Bro, I
pick.
have the best pick, bro. Oh my god.
Damn it. Okay, I'll give it to you. You can have it. Whatever. I don't want it anyway. I don't want it anyway. I did want it though.
Wait, did you say honey bunches of oats?
Yeah,
Yeah, those are good. I'm not gonna lie. I was messing with you.
you were clowning on me for them too. That's crazy.
I always-
That's insane.
Of course I will. I'm still not going to your sleepover, bro. Waking up in the morning, you have to eat those bums.
You weren't even invited, Merrick. Don't worry, you weren't even invited.
Bro, Joe, you're coming to my
Hey.
crib, bro. I'm the best pick.
Bro,
No,
that's right.
no one's coming to your
Sports
crib.
Beyond podcast without Bryce, or Sports and Beyond
Hey,
sleepover without
Merrick, happy 1 year anniversary in advance though.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, see, hey, I'm a real one. Joe, I didn't see you do it. In fact, you left Merrick undelivered for 11 hours when he said I love you after the argument.
Hey, but I still said it back. I still said it back. I said,
11 hours after I reminded
I love
you,
you,
Joe.
Merrick.
No, get out of here.
I do apologize.
Get
I
outta
said,
here, bud.
guys, I said I love you to Joe because I was going off on him in the group chat yesterday
We were going off on
about
each
football
other.
trades and the whole free agency stuff. It made me
Okay.
mad. We had disagreements.
We did
You know what?
disagree.
You already called me Goodwill cereal. This is a Walmart cereal. It's not a name brand. It's called
Just stop
S'mores.
talking.
It's called S'mores.
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
it's
see?
not bad.
It's not bad. It's cinnamon toast crunch, Cocoa
Give
Crisp,
another one.
and marshmallows, mini marshmallows.
Okay, that one's
And those are
good.
pretty
All right,
solid. I like the s'more cereal.
What's your next pick?
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go probably. You know what? You guys might hate me here. Golden Crisp.
I hate you.
I'm trying to think.
Golden
You
Crisp.
not-
You mean Golden Grams?
No, Golden Crisp with the little honey badger.
You're a bum.
Oh.
You don't like them?
You're a bum.
You're a bum, bro.
You don't like them? Are you kidding me, bro?
You're a bum. You're a bum.
You don't. Oh my God, Joe. You don't like this cereal guy?
I'm trying to remember the name of the cereal.
You're a bum, Joe.
What's the cereal that has like? Is it Special K, the one that has like chocolate in it?
Yeah.
That one's good.
Oh, that one was so good. But you only put like half a bowl of milk, so the chocolate didn't melt. And like,
Yeah,
going to-
yeah,
oh
yeah.
my gosh, that cereal's low key a banger. I'm taking that.
All right, it's chocolate Special K. Okay.
What's bro
now
gonna take
I'm
next?
gonna go.
Crave?
Oh, you gave me an idea. All right, thanks. I'm going with Crave.
Skip.
Thanks
No.
for the idea. That's a good cereal.
Nobody. I'm convinced nobody actually eats that cereal. Everyone just knows it because of the commercials.
Yes, and it's good cereal. What was I going to say?
Sure.
So
when was the
I
last time you had it, Joe? When's the last time you had it? Never.
Like 6 years ago.
Calm
It
down,
was
Merrick.
great.
What are you doing over there, Merrick? You need to calm down with those hand gestures, bro.
Okay, bro.
Ah.
Weirdo.
All right. So
You're
I got
canceling our
Captain-
pod, bro.
I got Captain Crunch peanut butter. I got Captain Crunch berries. I'm going with Captain Crunch original.
Yeah,
I thought you already
that's
took that. I
fair.
was gonna take that.
Me
How'd it
too, but
fall
he
that
took
far
all
down?
berries and he took peanut butter. Yeah.
All berries is
all
gas. Hey, did the Lucky Charms cereal ever come out that was all the Lucky Charms?
Bro, I want that so bad. I'm gonna
Bro,
just
I
take
don't
a
know.
bag of that to school.
Diabetes from that crap.
I will take a bag of it and take it to school.
Oh my gosh, bro! That would.
I already
smack-
have diabetes.
You don't.
I
You know
don't
what?
actually
I'm just gonna go on the train of like old picks. Merrick, is it your turn or is it my turn?
Mine.
Okay.
I low-key ran out of cereals.
I
Yeah,
got
don't
one
even
more
know what I'm
cereal
saying.
and then we could end it.
I'm gonna take. What did I say earlier? What were they called? Give me a second.
I don't know what you said. You didn't say it.
Hey, shut up, bro.
My bad, little bro.
You just.
Hey,
Joe,
Merrick,
did you hear that?
I'm just saying you copied my idea for the Perez presentation, so don't even.
You gave me that. You're like, bro, do this.
Hey,
I
Joe,
didn't get it.
Joe, hold on, because Joe knows.
God.
Joe, who came up with Proper Way Construction Company?
We did.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
hold
you.
on. Joe, listen. He goes, I was like, bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I was gonna do the podcast with him. I told you that in the bathroom. Remember that?
Yes, he did.
I
tell
told
me
him,
that.
and I was like, but this guy paired up with Gio because he just switched up.
Bryce,
on
you're
us like
fake
that.
for not pairing
Fake.
up with Merrick.
Okay,
Fake,
me and
fake,
Gio already
fake.
locked it up. Me and Gio locked it up 2 weeks before the assignment was even announced. So
Hey,
don't
I would
even.
have switched up. I still would have switched up. And then I was like, crap, what do I do? And you're like, bro, do this. Proper Way Construction. And then you gave me the slogan and everything. I said, all right, cool, I'll do it. It was easy.
It was a WID, and you never gave me kudos while you're in your presentation.
Yes, I did. I'm not going to
You
give you
took credit
kudos
for
because you
it.
dock my grade.
What? Why?
Because he's going to be like, you didn't even come up with it, bro.
I'm low-key a sniper, though. I low-key got extra credit twice
Pause.
today because people
I got extra credit today.
didn't
saying
understand what
pause.
minimum wage is. So I went
Bro, this fool
Locked
said
it in.
$13.50, and I was like, bro, what is she saying?
$13.50 an hour at California
You
wages.
said it before I did. I was like, bro.
I looked at Perez. I'm like, dog, $13.50? Are they fucking like sweatshop workers? And then
They
Perez was like,
sweeping
we'll
the
call them
floors up
out.
there,
And then I
eh?
went, locked it in.
All right, for my
Shout out
last pick,
Boulder
Jeff, I'm
Buddies.
taking Pops.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good one.
I'm gonna go old. Not a lot of people have eaten it. Honeycombs.
Oh, yes.
Those are good.
Honeycombs are pretty gas. Other than that, I don't have anything
I got
else to add to the cereal draft.
I
Now
got
this
one
is
more.
where Joe got one more.
Give me Golden Grams.
Golden Grams, yep.
How did I let those go?
Okay.
Okay, I still got
That
the
is
best.
that is the conclusion of the draft. But new segment, we experimented this last episode where after the draft, I'm calling it the post-draft interview, where we just go talk about the picks, why we picked them, and then talk about picks that we probably should have taken but didn't, or picks that wasn't taken that
I
might
think
have
that's kind
should
of
have
hard
been
with
taken.
cereal. I think that's kind of hard with cereal.
Not really. I mean, we could just I
I
could
don't even
tell
know any.
you
I think we took every cereal.
I could tell you why I took
I picked everything that I like.
Me
I
too.
took Honey Bunches of Oats because of the memory that it gives me. Count Chocula, banger cereal during. You're telling me you've never had Count Chocula?
Nope.
Never.
What? Ask like 5 people at school tomorrow. Have you had Count Chocula? And they'll tell you it's an elite
They're all gonna say
level
no.
cereal.
They're all gonna say no.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of mad that I didn't take Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks is a banger cereal.
I stole that one.
Apple
That
Jacks
is
a
true.
better cereal.
Apple Jacks is a banger cereal. I've never personally had Oreos, so I don't really know the hype around it. Is Oreos even good, Joe?
I've never
Very
had it.
good. It's just
Trix?
very sugary.
Okay,
Too much
Trix
sugar.
You have more than one bowl, you're gonna die.
I feel like Trix, in my opinion, it was good when I was younger, but as I grew up, I don't know. I just like never really.
There's better
Kept eating
cereals. I took
Yeah.
it just 'cause it's
There was
not
better
the
cereal, so I stopped eating it. Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
Frosty Mini Wheats, oh my gosh,
memories
banger
with-
cereal.
The ones that had the most frosting on it too.
Always
Oh my.
okay.
I like
Did
Kix.
you eat the most frosting first or last?
Last, obviously. Save the best
Yeah,
for last.
yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
would
bro.
always eat it frosting first, like eat like the frosting side first, like bite off the frosting and then eat the rest.
Exactly. You have to.
Exactly. Yes. S'more cereal for me. I like the
Never
s'more
had.
cereals. It's a banger though. To be fair,
I never
Golden
had it.
Crisps. Golden Crisps are pretty good. It's like
I've never had those. I've had Golden Grams.
Ooh, Cookie Crisps. Crisps.
Cookie
They're
Crisp. Okay.
good. Yeah, I was
Shit
gonna
on,
pick
hey,
that.
I shit on the pick at the time because I was mad that I didn't get it. But that is a cereal that I do like eating dry. I like eating.
I
Cookie
eat
Crisp
that
dry.
cereal dry all the time.
Me
I
too.
love I always when I eat them dry, I always pick the ones with the most like fake chocolate on it and eat those.
Okay,
Oh,
can we talk about my Frosted Flakes pick? That was a W pick.
That was a W pick.
I
like
like
Frosted
Frosted
Flakes.
Flakes. I like Frosted Flakes, but I feel like it's a little plain Jane sometimes.
Never really to me. I feel like I always
Now-
get sweet ones.
Now here's something that me
Pretty
and my
Frosted
dad
Flake.
that I grew up doing. Have you guys had Life cereal plain?
It's great. Sorry.
Have you guys had like Life cereal?
No.
Life. No, I don't think I've
It's
ever eaten,
it's
but
like
I know it.
it's like plain, but we used to get like the cocoa powder that you get, like the Nestle cocoa powder, and you sprinkle it on top of like the Life cereal. It's bomb. Honestly, any cereal with like chocolate powder, not any
Oh.
cereal, but like mini wheats with chocolate powder is pretty good. I feel like a lot of like.
See, I didn't really mix my stuff. I just ate it how it came.
Yeah, me too.
I have a question first. So this is a crazy question. Do you guys do milk then cereal or cereal then milk?
Cereal,
Cereal
and
with
milk.
milk. That's
Okay,
the only
just
way.
making sure. My grandma.
You did it before. You're
my
shorting
grandma
how much
does milk
cereal
first.
you
My
get.
grandma does first.
You're
my
shorting how much
grandma does
cereal you
milk
get because it
first.
floats straight to the top. It won't go all the way to the bottom.
Some
Milk.
people.
Okay, the only reason that milk before cereal is acceptable is if you want more.
And you can't just pour like, say like you have like, I don't know. It doesn't matter the cereal you put. It's like if you put like milk in already, you can't just add cereal to the milk if you didn't drink it yet because it's not the same.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like you can't add Cocoa Puffs to like milk after that. You can't add Cinnamon Toast Crunch to the milk after. It's not the same, bro. It's not cold.
I agree. I haven't had
It's got all the
cereal.
flavor in already.
Is cereal a soup? Do you guys think cereal is a soup?
No.
No.
Okay, is a hot dog a
It's a-
sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're telling me a hot dog is a sandwich? A hot dog is more of a sandwich than a cereal is a soup?
Yeah.
Bread and meat for a sandwich. Bread and meat for a hot dog.
Exactly.
I
Soup
think
is a
cereal
combination.
soup. Cereal
What
is
would a
soup.
hot dog classify as?
You
if
just
it's
want to
not?
be different, Bryce. You just want
I
to
know,
have
you
that.
swear you're different.
Okay. Oh
You
my
swear
God.
you're the main character.
I'm
You
not the
swear,
main
you do
character.
the
I'm
most.
on God. I'm not the main character. I'm not doing the most.
You're doing too
I'm-
much.
On God,
I'm-
I'm not the
okay.
main character.
Okay, calm down, guys. I'm just
You're
saying my
doing the most.
opinion. I'm just saying my opinion.
No
I think-
opinion.
okay, that's
Oh,
fine. That's fine. You guys want to be plain Jane? You guys want to be copy and paste? In fact, you guys remind
my
me of
dog.
Harrison right now. You guys are just AIs.
Always the right
Hey.
answer. Let me tell
I'll
you.
not take Harrison slander.
Hey, I'm onto that, bro. Stop. I'm said something crazy. I ain't gonna say it.
Hair robotic.
Bro, that was the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Hair
dog, bro. When Gio said that, I was rolling.
robotic.
When he said that, oh, I was rolling.
People who have fifth period Perez have life easy because that class is the
That
best.
class
I wish
is,
I
oh
had
my
that class,
gosh.
Brett.
It
I
is
love that
really-
class.
That class is a meme. It's a walking meme.
Shout out New York, my favorite country.
Oh my gosh. Countries, Europe and New York. Golly, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh man, there's been some crazy things said in that
Some of the
class.
stuff, oh my gosh, bro. I can't even say it. We'll get banned.
We could talk about it post.
Oh,
post
real quick, can I
episode.
give a shout out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Steve, bro.
Again,
Shout out Steve.
we're
I
we're
have
shouting
to.
out Steve every
He
episode.
might be okay. Hold on. Yeah, we have to. He was at my track meet today. He was like, Merrick, I missed you on the last pod. He's like, when are you gonna be back? Like, I was talking to him today at my track meet. Like, he was there
Okay.
supporting me, sitting with my fam.
What do you think of episode 8? Did he
What
say
did he?
anything?
No,
Yeah,
I
did
didn't
he
really
say
talk to him.
anything?
He told me it was a little different. He was like, I didn't see your face on there. He's like, but it's still great, you know. It's like they obviously Bryce and Joe, they still did great.
I'm
But-
telling you, we
He loves
We-
us, the trio.
yeah. I want to see Steve. I want to have a good conversation with Steve. I haven't really been able to talk to him. I actually haven't even
He's
like
the
fully
goat.
met
Seen
him.
that dog
I know
since
who
kindergarten, bro.
I know who he
He's the
is, but
goat.
I haven't like fully been able to meet him.
He's the goat.
Steve, Next time you see me, come up to me, please. I want to talk to you. I want to have a conversation with the man, the myth, the legend, Steve, because Steve is the GOAT. Also,
Straight
Steve,
legend.
I'm still waiting how I can move up on your jacket ranking. I'm way too low. I'm way too low. Joe, you're way too low too. I think we belong up.
I went straight to number 2. Should be number 1, but I get it.
How are you number 2?
You're telling me that you belong above his own daughter in the jacket ranking?
No, I'm saying besides her, I'm number 1. obviously.
Okay. I was about to
She's
say.
a freebie. That's freebie. She walks in.
No,
there.
you're number 3. You're number 3.
She's the bingo free space. She's the bingo
You're
free
number
space.
3, bro. You're number 3.
Who
Who's
said I
number
was
2?
number 2?
Nora's number 2.
He
No,
said I was number 2.
He said Merrick was
Then
number
he's
2.
What?
He said Merrick was
Over
number 2.
He was number 2.
Over Nora's crazy.
He put me at
Holy-
5, bro. I feel
Oh,
disrespected.
top 5. That's pretty solid. Bryce isn't
He
even.
put
He's
me at
unranked.
6.
He's
He put me
undrafted.
at 6. He put me at 6.
Oh, he did?
I thought
Yeah.
he put you like at 8, bro.
No, I'm pretty sure it might have been 6 or 7.
I was trying to inflate the rankings.
6,
Seven.
7.
Six,
It's around
he
one
put
of
me at-
those two.
He put me at 2. He put me
I
at
might-
2.
I might be inflating my ranking because I feel like I'm ranked too low. I feel like there's some people that
Steve
I
will
should
forever
above.
be my
Jeff-
favorite.
I'm calling out you, Jeffrey. I think I belong higher in your tier list.
Bro,
You haven't
why is
been on the
Jeff on
pod
that list? Jeff's only on that list because he's good at running. That's
Yeah,
the only
because he's
reason
good at
he's
running.
This
What?
is
Because
runner,
I'm
we
fat,
get
because I'm
it.
fat and not athletic? You don't
Hey,
like
I'm
me?
Hey, I'm a sprinter that made it. I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm a sprinter.
Merrick, I have a crazy idea for a future podcast with Joe, me and you as the game show host.
oh no,
We gotta talk about this.
I don't like
before
this
we
one. I don't
announce
like
it. But I love this idea. I think I'm ready to wrap up the podcast so we can talk about our future of the podcast. I think it's gonna be a banger idea. Joe's not a fan of it, but I think he'll love it.
I'm not a fan of either one.
I'm already in.
Okay. Thank you everybody for listening, watching, viewing, subscribing, whatever you guys are doing. We appreciate you all. Merrick, you want to say anything else before we end it?
I got nothing to say. Thanks for watching
Joe?
the videos.
You
I got
got
the quote of the
quote of
day.
the day, and then we end it like that.
All right. It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is. By Rocky Balboa.
Okay.
Hmm.
Perfect way to end the podcast. Thank you again, Joe. Hope to see Merrick soon. I mean, you'll probably be on soon. Next episode, we have a few things in line. Hopefully, it all pans out, right, Joe?
Not this one. I don't like that idea.
Too bad.
If
He's
that
gonna do
actually
it
happens,
anyways, guys.
bro. If that actually happens, I swear.
Okay. Thank you again, everyone. See you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.